Have you ever found yourself stuck in a rut where negative feelings lead to behaviors that feel good in the moment, but only lead to regret in the long run? I will share a simple exercise that can be done anywhere. In minutes, it will help you get some perspective on the biggest and smallest challenges in your life. This exercise will help you make space for uncomfortable feelings. You will get the perspective you need to make the changes that will allow you to move towards the life you want. Hi, my name is Dr. Dana Lee Bagley. By telling you the story of frontline healthcare providers in the depths of the COVID-19 pandemic, I'm going to help you understand how this exercise, called the ACT Matrix, can help you pursue your values, even during the hardest circumstances. Take a drawing surface and split the page in two with a vertical line. The right side of the page represents things you want to move towards, like being healthy, creatively expressing yourself, spending more time with family and friends. In the case of a frontline worker, many got into the field to provide compassion and care. The left side of the page represents moving away from the things and people who matter most to us, numbing feelings by eating or drinking unhealthy things, being distant and moody. For a nurse, the worst case scenario happens when it is impossible to provide effective healthcare, like being stuck in the middle of a global pandemic, like being set up for failure by the institution you work for and the government, like living with a public that resists common sense health measures and makes it even more challenging for you to treat them. We'll use the matrix to explore the many compounding issues that have led to a massive attrition rate with nurses leaving the field in record numbers. And we'll show how the matrix can be a valuable tool for acknowledging our struggles and the ways we are coping, even if we feel stuck. Okay, back to your page with the vertical line. Next, draw a horizontal line across your page. We're making a matrix. The bottom portion of the page is where you list your inner world of thoughts and feelings, like on the right, towards who or what's important to you. On the left, away, what are the painful thoughts, feelings, and memories that get in the way of moving toward who or what matters to you. And the upper portion of the page is the realm of the experiences you can notice with your five senses, things you can hear, things you can touch, things you can see. On the left side, away, you can write those things that help you cope in the short run, but don't build a meaningful life in the long run. And on the right side, towards, are behaviors that would move you toward who or what is important to you, and actions that would help you build a meaningful, purposeful life. So for example, let's start in the lower right quadrant. Think about how you want to show up in life. Remember, this isn't about what you want from life, it's what you want to give to life. These things aren't always easy in the short run, but they make us proud of the life we're building in the long run. And what do you want to offer the world through your work? Maybe you take pride in working through challenges, supporting colleagues and patients even when it's hard, and helping to reduce pain and suffering in the world. The COVID-19 pandemic put strains on all of society, and some of the worst expressions of the disease culminated in hospitals. There was a great deal of support and unity in the beginning of the pandemic. However, the conditions for healthcare workers deteriorated. Lack of resources, loss of public support, antagonism against science and healthcare workers, and burnout from overwork all happened. Now let's go to the lower left-hand quadrant. For healthcare providers, it was common to start to experience difficult and painful thoughts and feelings. Most humans try to avoid difficult thoughts and feelings. This can lead to short-term strategies that help us feel better in the short run, but don't contribute to a meaningful life in the long run. This is exactly how the matrix can help. Where there is pain, you'll find your values. The difficult thoughts and feelings are clues about what's important to you and what really matters. Pain tells you what's really important. Pain and love are two sides of the same coin. Difficult thoughts and feelings are the ticket of admission for a meaningful life. We can't have joy without sadness. We can't have love without pain. We can't have meaning without difficult thoughts and feelings. We get into stuck loops trying to avoid pain, which is a normal human experience. But getting rid of things on the away side isn't possible. These are normal parts of the human experience. And even if you could get rid of difficult thoughts and feelings, it doesn't guarantee you're on the toward side of the matrix. It doesn't mean you're living a meaningful life. So instead of trying to get rid of difficult thoughts and feelings, instead, let's make some towards moves, even in the presence of difficult thoughts and feelings. In the lower right-hand corner is where you would list who or what matters to you. In the upper right-hand corner is where you would list the things you could do to move toward them. Rather than waiting to get rid of difficult thoughts and feelings, let's make toward moves, bringing those difficult thoughts and feelings with us. Making towards moves isn't always easy in the short term, but it's what creates a vibrant, meaningful life in the long run. You may even let trusted friends and colleagues look in your backpack and hear them say, "Me too." This can be the beginning of compassion, acceptance, and support. We all need a village to be well. This is the ACT Matrix. If you found value in this exercise, please share it with people in your circle. Share the video with friends and family that would benefit from this, and see the description for a list of other resources I've found helpful.